This is the Metropolitan Opera House in New York City. The Met, as it's called, is one of the most famous opera companies in the world, and this is where they are housed. Let's take a look at going to an opera at the Metropolitan Opera House in New York. Here's the season calendar for 2014 and 15, and you can see that these are productions that would be done in many opera houses in the United States and throughout the world. These are the famous opera composers, and we're studying Mozart, and almost every program, seasonal program, will have Mozart. Here's Don Giovanni. That's the one in our book that we're studying. Down here we have The Marriage of Figaro, another one that we're going to look at, and down here is The Magic Flute. These are all very popular operas of Mozart. Let's look at some tickets. Before the recession, almost all the tickets were sold out. Now you can still get a few seats. Here's a little synopsis of Figaro, and you can see the runtime is 3 hours and 34 minutes. And you do have intermissions between the scenes, and there are restaurants within the building, there are bars, coffee houses, lots of things to do either before, after, or on the intermissions. You can have a little adult beverage while you're waiting and maybe talking with some of the other people at the opera. So let's look at some of these operas and see what it would take to get a ticket to go see The Marriage of Figaro on a Saturday night. So let's look at the tickets. Now you could get to choose one, and before the recession, when I would show this to my students, almost all the tickets were sold out. Today the Family Circle tickets are sold out, and those start at $25. Some of them might be kind of a standing only ticket, but there's for this opera anyhow, you can't get in. The balcony seats are also sold out. We have a few other places to sit. Let's take a look at the parterre and see how much the tickets are, or if there are any available. There are a few. You can see there's a few available seats. This is probably a good seat right here. Well, it's $495. That's above my budget, but some people do. You can see most of this part is filled out. There are people who follow opera just the way that you might follow a sports figure, and they follow not only the operas themselves, but the soloists in the operas, and so they are very willing to pay that much to see an opera. There really is, opera still is alive. A lot of people think of it as being old and stodgy, and some of them are, but some of the operas are quite funny and have very, very many people who do go to them for $495 a ticket, or you can, if you can get a $25 ticket. So it lives on.